Okay. Do you have a tripod now? Hello, Connor. Mosquito. I have 3 bites on my ankles. Why are you streaming from the woods? Because I was supposed to stream today, and then I can't get back to Austin. Is this a good trip? I'm planning your next trip. Won't schedule. Is a good trip. Is a good time to tell you I'm planning your next trip? No. Okay, I don't want to go. That was actually probably the worst flight experience of my life. I was supposed to stream today, and you guys know what else? I found clay making supply. Get away from me. I do so much for you, fucker. Everybody hates you. I tell them why they shouldn't. Where's the good karma in this bitch? Oh, I found clay making supplies on Facebook Marketplace, okay? Get this. This lady, right? She wanted to start a clay making, or a clay jewelry business, like, clay earrings and shit. But then she never started the business. She must be rich or something, because she spent, like, hundreds, like, probably close to $500 on clay making supplies and, like, jewelry supplies and stuff, like, everything you could need to have that business, but then never opened any of it, and then was selling it for $200 on Facebook Marketplace. And I said, you know what? I love clay. Polymer clay is one of my favorite mediums. And I want to make earrings, and I want to make, like, Halloween earrings. I think that'd be fun because I have an Etsy. So I had my assistant picked it all up, and I was so freaking excited. And I was like, I'm gonna do a craft stream, and I know everybody hates those, but I don't even care. I wanted to, and I was so excited to do it. And I've just been like itching to craft all weekend. And New York air control took that away from me. Are you really that cold? I'm not cold. I'm hiding from the mosquitoes. I would do a bug hunt and show you guys bugs, but I don't think moving is a good idea. Oh, remember I said shout out JetBlue? That was sarcastic. I'm not flying JetBlue. I don't think I've ever flown JetBlue actually, but one of their customer service reps, okay? There's this like old Asian guy, right? Just like my dad. He's just like my dad. And he wants to go to Atlanta, okay? And his flight got canceled, just like mine. He was supposed to be in Atlanta last night. And then he goes to JetBlue and he's like, hey, I need to get to Atlanta. What's the soonest I can get to Atlanta? Are there any flights for tomorrow morning? And JetBlue rep says, no.
People punk, wow.
That's it, by the way. Thank you for the sub. He goes, no. With like tude? And the guy was like, what about tomorrow afternoon? No. What the fuck are you doing? Okay, this was at the counter. It was at the counter. The guy's like panicking because he has work tomorrow. It's a Sunday night. And then he goes, so there are no flights out of New York or JFK or LaGuardia or anywhere tomorrow to Atlanta? And he says, no. And then the guy goes, what?
Wow.
And he said, did I stutter?
Ivy2PN resubbed for 7 months. Oh yeah, woo yeah.
I'm sorry. Oh yeah, woo yeah, thank you for the sub. I'm all for, like, I always side with customer service reps, okay? I'm always like, yeah, the customer's always wrong. I totally get it. Like, fuck them. But that guy needs to lose his job. I was actually pissed off. I was like, this guy just sat on a plane for 6 hours and has work tomorrow and is stressing because he has no way to get to Atlanta, and he has to get his own transportation and get his another hotel room for tonight on his dime because you won't pay him. And you say, did I stutter? This tripod sucks. Where was it before? Isn't that crazy though? I'd be livid. The thing is, like, I'm sure that JetBlue guy was dealing with a bunch of really annoying people that day that were really mad because their flights got canceled. But, like, that guy was not rude to him. So, you need to learn how to separate. Maybe he had a really long day of people being annoying. Yeah. But, like, it's just an old man trying to get home to work. Such an asshole. I would have melted him with my mind. I should have thought about that. This is a terrible tree pod. We got a new tree pod, boys. Anyway, it was really mean.
Wow.
Hey, it's Kev12 resubbed for 30 months. Sorry about your plane mayo. Airlines are so goofy with dealing with flight cancellations, Maya Heel.
Thank you for the 30 months. Yeah, it's just crazy. I'm just shocked that we have to be here all day. Like, everybody, too. It's just like this whole plane of people. It just sucks. Like, we all have to find hotels and transportation. And, like, everybody got Ubers to the airport. Now they have to get Uber somewhere else. And they have to get Uber to the airport tomorrow. It just blows. Like, it just is crazy. It sucks. And it was all airlines, too. What part of New York? Dude, I don't know. I'm serious. The reason my title is like that is because I don't know where I am right now. New York, the East Coast is fucked up, okay? You literally, I'm gonna be honest, I don't know what state I'm in.
Quickity resubbed for 4 months. Alveus Winnie.
Thank you. I could be in New York, but I could just as easily be in Connecticut or Jersey or like Pennsylvania. I don't know. I'm serious. I don't know. I don't know if you guys are familiar with the East Coast, but like, I never know what state I'm in. Are you in Austin? No, don't rub it in. I wish I was in Austin. But I'm not. I wish I was in Austin right now. You know what I should be doing right now? I should be making clay little ghosties and Halloween earrings for my Etsy store. But instead, I'm lost in the woods in maybe New York, getting eaten by mosquitoes. What if it was a green screen?
Wow.
Loki resubbed for 20 months. Is this a new horror movie where the armless woman tries to survive alone in the woods?
Thank you for the sub. Does it really look like a horror movie? I don't feel scared right now. What do you guys think of the streamer games? I was supposed to go and I couldn't go. I've actually had really bad FOMO. I can't look at Twitter. I actually had to stop looking at Twitter yesterday. Because I was just like, man, this actually sucks.
Cephaline donated $5. Did you paint your arms green? Because they are lost in the green screen.
No. I loved it. I heard it was really good. I'm so bummed. I mean, Lud invited me like literally 2 days before or something, and I was like, dude, I can't! But it looked like so much fun. I don't know why Cutie kissed people. Or just Emily. Yeah, I gotta ask her about that. We're also supposed to film Wine About It tonight. I can't. Because I won't be there. It was my favorite thing I've seen all year. Okay. Okay, guys, I've had enough. I know I asked you how it was, but it's fine. It's fine, I get it. It was awesome, okay? And I wasn't there, I get it. Do not say, again, I will repeat, do not say I'm jealous that Cutie kissed Emily, okay? I don't want Cutie to kiss me. I don't want that. Even though she wants to do that. I don't want that. I will never do that. Pass. And I also definitely don't want to kiss Emily. I don't want to kiss either of them. Cutie and I don't even hug. Maya doesn't even like hug. Yeah. God, there's someone coming. Oh my god, it's so embarrassing. Guys, I don't think they're gonna see the phone if they walk right here, and I'm just gonna walk away and like pretend like I'm looking at the plants or something. Or maybe I should act like I'm on the phone. So I can keep talking to you guys. That event was truly amazing. Again, I get it. Thank you very much. I understand. Do not sub right now. Just give it a second. Hi.
You okay?
Yeah, I'm okay. Thanks. Should I have asked him what state I'm in?
Maya, what the fuck?
You missed
What
it,
are you
asshole.
doing?
You missed it, idiot. Stupid dumb idiot. Hi, buddy.
Runner's Cape just subbed at tier 3 for 1 month. Kelfara gifted a tier 3 sub to Run Escape.
People pop, wow. People pop, wow.
Sorano Lersa resubbed for 25 months. Maya he cheer.
Thank you for the 25 months. Thank you for the tier 3.
People pop, wow.
That guy asked if I was okay. Which, like, granted, I'm standing in the woods by myself. On the phone. Is it because of what I look like, do you think? If he probably wouldn't have asked me that if I was a dude. Is it because I look like a teenager lost in the woods? Should I have been like, hey, do you know what state we're in, actually? Are you my dad? How are you perfectly fine but don't know what state you're in? Because that's how the East Coast works, okay? You go 20 minutes, you're in another state. You go 20 minutes, you're in another state. You go 2 hours, you pass 3 states.
J0_ just gifted 5 tier 1 subs.
Thank you for the 5! I feel like I'm doing a TikTok live right now. But I don't want to move the phone. Can you talk about space again? The stellar segment. There was a stellar segment on Wine About It. Yes. So I am genuinely fine with you guys thinking I'm the dumbest person on the planet. I'm going to take responsibility and say that I did not know like about the International Space Station. I had heard that name, but I did not know what it was. I thought it was like stationed somewhere. I didn't know that it was like in orbit. And I didn't know that there were people living on it since 2020. And I didn't know any of this until we found out that those 2 astronauts are stuck on there, right? So they're 2 astronauts that were supposed to go on an 8-day expedition to the ISS. And then something broke, and so they couldn't come back, and now they're like, oh yeah, you guys have to be there until February. They were supposed to be there for 8 days, now they're there till February. I've had genuinely, like, I'm just gonna sound so stupid for such a long time, and it's fine because I already did this to myself on Wine About It, so it's permanently on the internet anyway, but like, the other thing that Cutie asked on Wine About It, she's like, wait, so does that work like Interstellar? If on the ISS they're going, how many miles a minute or something, or a second? Isn't it like 5 miles a second or just something ridiculous? And in one day for them, they're seeing 23 sunsets and sunrises. And I was like, so does that mean that they're like 23 times older than we are if they're going around the Earth? But then I had to do a lot of, I'm really bad at like thinking in my brain about like space and time, and like even you remember in school, did you guys have to do this where you had to like fold 3D shapes and you had to make the 2D paper mold for it? So you have to be like, oh, like this is how you need all these sides for a cube, and then you fold it up and it's a cube. Did y'all have to do that? 17,500 miles an hour. It doesn't change time. Anyway, I'm really bad at that, like really, really bad at stuff like that. And so I'm really bad at thinking about space as well. Genuinely, if the Earth was flat, I would be way better at astronomy. But, it broke my brain the other night because I was thinking about how it's possible that they're not way older than us by the time they get back to Earth. And that's also because I've watched Interstellar, and I need to watch like a breakdown of the science of Interstellar and why this confused me so much. But then, you know, like Earth, Sun,
Wow.
ISS, Earth, you know what I'm saying? So that helped me understand it. Did that make any sense? What do you mean if? Oh. Ooh. Oh. Relativity is hard to understand. You know, I tried to read Relativity. I got like 50 pages into Relativity and I was like, yeah, pass. This sucks. I'm not having fun at all. So now I only read thrillers and animal books. Are you on Earth? Yes, for sure. See, I also don't like thinking about space though because it stresses me out. Because I'm a conservationist and like my whole life is dedicated to—
Valentine resubbed for 4 months.
Thank you for the 4 months. Dedicated to conserving this planet. And when you think about space and you think about this planet, it is very special because it's like habitable. But I don't know how you're supposed to have a purpose when you look at it from like space. Then just like nobody has a purpose, but it makes it feel so insignificant. Even though to me, when I only think about Earth, it feels like the absolute most significant thing that I could do with my life. But then when I start thinking about space, I'm like, oh, pfft. So I don't like thinking about it for that reason. That's why I love space. Some people take comfort in that. I don't. Some people are like, yeah, Billie Eilish did an interview where she was like, I love thinking about the fact that none of this matters and like no one will remember me. And I hate to break it to Billie Eilish, but like everyone will remember Billie Eilish even if she like died right now and like it was 50 years later. So she has a little different.
People pop, wow.
Perhaps. I don't know what I'm talking about anymore. I don't want to talk about space anymore. It makes me feel stupid.